2 weeks ago today, I was one of the first people in the world who got to play Jurassic World Evolution 3 at an amazing immersive preview event. Frontier sent a cameraman along with me to make a video about the event itself, which you can watch on the official Jurassic World Evolution YouTube channel. This video is just me in my hotel room right after the event, rambling about my experience. By the way, if you are as excited for Jurassic World Evolution 3 as I am, subscribe to the channel. We are 10 days away and I cannot wait to start building epic parks. Today, I got to play Jurassic World Evolution 3 for the very first time. Today was the event in London, and I'm still in London. I'm in my hotel room with just the absolute tiniest microphone that you've ever seen. You know, since I'm still here in the moment and absolutely filled with just excitement about everything, I figured I should just sit down and talk about the event and my experiences of the event. And in a word, amazing. Impressive? That's 2 words though. But yeah, today was the day that I got to play Jurassic World Evolution 3 for the very first time as one of the first people in the world to get to play the game. And I just wanted to talk about that, talk about the event and my experiences of it. And yeah, I wanted to do it here on the day. I'm still wearing the clothes. Yeah, so let's just talk about the event. I guess first of all, I should mention how amazing it is that Frontier hosted this event and that they invited me. That's so special to me. Because to think that, I started playing Jurassic World Evolution 1 in 2019. The game was already out for a year. And, the funny part about it is that I discovered Jurassic World Evolution 1 through the Gaming Beaver, and today I got to play the game right next to the Gaming Beaver, and I got to officially meet him for the first time and hang out with him, and yeah, it was all just incredible. And this is going to be a very rambly video. I do apologize for that. But yeah. So it's just very special to me that what started out as just a hobby playing this game and getting so much joy out of it. And years down the line, we're getting ready for the 3rd installment and it still brings me so much joy. And then all this extra stuff on top of that is just amazing. So I want to thank Frontier so much for making that possible, for inviting me, and also setting up this event for other people to enjoy as well. Now, by the time that this video uploads, the event will be long over, but I really hope that everyone who's gonna go tomorrow is gonna have just as great of a time as I had, and yeah, just goes away with that same positive experience and even more excitement for Jurassic World Evolution 3. It was already gonna be difficult just waiting for the game to launch on October 21st, but it's gonna be even more difficult now that I've played it. So yeah, let me take you through the event. So again, Frontier invited us, super grateful, super lucky to have been invited. And you go into the event, into the venue, and it's all branded with Jurassic World Evolution 3. And there's these actors that, they're pretending that you're in universe. They're pretending to be DIN, staffers. And you come in as a prospective park manager. So, they're sort of bringing it as they're introducing their company to you. And then you have to perform a digital simulation as an assessment of your park manager skills, which I'm certain I aced. But yeah, it was really fun, really immersive, and it starts with reception. You get your badge and she welcomes you, and then different DIN staffers, scientists, park rangers, they have their little setup where they do a presentation, and there were mock dinosaur fences set up, and there was a puppet baby velociraptor, stuff like that.
Really spectacular, spared no expense.
The way they ended the event, and I'm getting ahead of it, but this was because that's part of what the greater experience was, right? So at the end of the event, instead of just being like, okay, everyone take your hand off the keyboard, take your other hand off the mouse, step away from the PC. No, instead of doing that, they like created this scenario where the event was getting hacked by like this rival group that, that's been teased in the second trailer. And yeah, so the lights started to flash, and there was this guy holding the door closed. Hold the door. And there must have been like, someone on the other side of the door pretending to be a dinosaur and like banging against the door to make it seem like a dinosaur was trying to get in. And we were all corralled into like this tiny room off to the side, which was like a makeshift pretend bunker. And red lights were flashing, and the actors were all like, don't worry, we have provisions for 2 days or something like that. And yeah, it was just a really great end to the event. And before I talk a little bit more about the gameplay, obviously, you've probably seen my gameplay video already, so, you kind of already got that experience. But as like an extra experience for me, Frontier like sent someone along to video me, Tam, my cameraman. I just love how that rolls off the tongue. But yeah, Tam just tagged along with me for the, I guess, about 2 hours that the event lasted. And yeah, just really special that they approached me for something like that. Like, not just getting invited to the event, but actually for them to be like, you're the person through which you get to experience it as well on their socials. So that's still like blows my mind. And I did warn them. I warned them. I promise I did. I told them beforehand. I am built for radio. I'm not built for TV, and I'm super awkward. I don't do face cam stuff. I don't do vlogging at all. I've never vlogged in my entire life. Nothing makes me more uncomfortable than the thought of vlogging, like out in the world, in the wild. But yeah, I warned them, and they were like, "No, that's fine. We want to do this with you." And yeah, they committed. As we speak, as I speak, I hope they're not regretting that right now as they're going through the footage and they're like, yikes. But yeah, really, really special. It was very awkward for me because, again, I don't do that sort of stuff. I don't vlog. I don't show my face very often on the I don't show my face very often on the channel, with good reason. So yeah, it was very scary, but it was just too special of a thing for me to be like, thanks but no thanks. Like, this was just, I don't know, it just I keep saying the same thing, but it was just really special to be considered for something like that. And I'm not trying to blow it too much out of proportion, because it was just teeny tiny snippets. But I guess it's just fun that to like look back on the journey of how it all started with like the super awkward voiceover videos about how to do like perfect circles and perfect squares with path in Jurassic World Evolution 1, to now get to be invited to something like this, and for Frontier to entrust you with this as well, for Frontier to be like, your reaction is the reaction that we want to capture. So yeah, it was very special. And again, I can't thank them enough. And they were so kind as well. Like, they were really supportive, really understanding. Again, part of me thinks they are regretting that. Maybe not right now. Like, it's Friday evening and it's gonna be the weekend. Monday. They will regret it on Monday. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that was the experience of the event as a whole. What else do I want to say about the event? I mean, it was kind of funny. I arrived yesterday, the day before the event, and so did a couple other people. The Gaming Beaver comes out of Japan, Swerve comes out of Dubai. Way more interesting places than where I come from, but we all had to travel to get to this event, so some of us came in a day early, and Frontier invited us all out to come to dinner. There was karaoke. I did not sing.
People who watch my live streams know that I make a real commitment not to subject people to my singing. I fail sometimes, but I try. So no, I did not do karaoke. Neither did Gaming Beaver and Swerve, by the way, in case you were wondering, which I know you were. No, but just a couple of other people that were invited actually got up and sang karaoke songs, which I could only admire. That sort of bravery. I could never. I wish I was that person. I don't wish to be like any of the other people in the room that would have to listen to me, but I wish I was that person. But yeah, it was really fun to get to meet the Gaming Beaver, obviously, because again, that's like the reason this all started for me. So that was actually crazy that, you know, I just got to talk to the Gaming Beaver as if we've been like friends for years, when, you know, he was like the person that started all of this for me. And also to get to meet the people at Frontier who I've only like been in contact with over email. They're all so lovely, so nice. And yeah, it was just a really positive experience, and that's why I wanted to ramble about it. To whom it may concern, like whoever is interested in this sort of stuff. Honestly, why did I make this? I don't know. Maybe there's one person out there who wants to watch it. Hi Mom, I know it's you. I know it's just you. It's literally just you at this point. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up at that. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, I don't know, good night. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Hi, I'm Evo from the YouTube channel Evolution Square, and I'm here with Frontier at the center of evolution to play Jurassic World Evolution 3 for the very first time, and some other secrets as well that I'm very excited to find out.
Please give me the keys to the kingdom. Yes, they're in safe hands.
Yes, so if you'd like to, and yes.
Excited to have you join us as potential park manager.